Hey everybody, it's Helen from Autumn Sage Creations. Today I am going to make a lightweight wall hanging with my paper called Old Farm. I'm going to use a backing with this wooden frame that's just cardboard. And so right here I'm just tracing out so that I can put the right placement to glue the paper down. Just a real quick trace and I'm going to cut it out. And I did go ahead and seal this cardboard with Pink Couture's Angelic White and gave it a good blow dry. And I did 2 coats of that. So here I sprayed down the decoupage paper with the Mister spray bottle, and I started with the top with a little row of decoupage medium, and I believed I did use DIY crystal clear patina on this project. And I'm adding some more patina there, and if you can tell, the decoupage paper is sprayed wet so that I can kind of stretch it, and I'm using bubble wrap. I couldn't find our saran wrap, so there was some bubble wrap right there, so I grabbed it. And I'm just smoothing it onto the cardboard. And it's really cool because the texture of the cardboard is kind of coming through to the paper. I was actually surprised how good the bubble wrap worked. I kind of liked it. I'm just making sure I get all the wrinkles out because I'm going to be stamping on this. I really didn't want a lot of wrinkles, even though sometimes I like that texture. And I'm going to place the frame on just to see if I like the placement, and I'm making sure that the paper's all dry before I go on to stamping. And I'm using IOD's typesetter stamp set and their black ink along with their stamp pad. And I'm just gonna make sure that it doesn't slide around on me, and it didn't, so I was able to do it. So the texture of the cardboard left a lot of empty spaces, which looked fine, but I wanted it filled in a little bit more. So I went in with a small flat brush and got some of the ink from the ink pad, and I just filled in each letter where I wanted it a little bit more solid. And these stamps and their ink clean up really well with just a baby wipe. And I'm making sure that the ink is dry because I'm going to stamp some more, and I didn't want to smear it. So this word family fit really good underneath the arch, and I think you could put farm. You could think of a couple other. I'm trying to think if blessed would fit underneath there with that stamp. I think it would. Now I decided to just say the Packards, and you can see here I was working with just one. This is another type that is called letterpress stamp, and it's an IOD stamp set. And I had to leave a space for the A, and then I'm coming back in and I'm gonna pop in that second A in my last name just real quick. So the top of this decoupage paper was the abbreviation for established, and it got cut off with the size of the frame that I was using. So I saved all the scraps, and I'm going to bring that little piece of paper back in, and I'm going to give it a wet tear. There's where I was trying to find it. There it is. That's the top of the paper. I'm just gonna get a paintbrush with water and paint a little perimeter around that and gently tear just those 3 little letters out. I was looking to see if I wanted any of the design elements with the scrolls, but I decided not to. And here I'm trying to figure out if I want it placed off to the side, and then put the year to the right, but I decided just to place it up on top. And there again, this is letterpress stamps, and I did half of the year and the other half because I needed 2 9s. And a little bit of liquid patina, and I'm gonna just pop that little piece of decoupage paper right onto it, and it blended seamlessly. After this set aside and dried completely, it had such a wonderful texture to it. It really looked like canvas or a cloth picture. This quick project made a really lightweight wall decor. Thanks for watching.